No Cunha, no Dalot, and no Mason Mount. No problems. Manchester United derby tomorrow, and of course we are excited. This is the big one. I'm so happy that we are back playing football. And guess where I am? Look at the backdrop. No longer in Bali after 3 months. Basically landed in Phuket last night, and I'm absolutely enjoying it. There's no tourists whatsoever. It's empty beaches, and we are playing football tomorrow. Let's talk about Manchester United. Let's talk about Pep Guardiola, as I did a video yesterday. Man City are there for the taking. 100% sure they are. 6 key players injured as per confirmed. Even Ryan Cherky, Mamouche, Guardiola, who else? John Stones. And Man United, we have a couple of key players injured, as Ruben Amorim mentioned yesterday in his press conference, as I understood that Mason Mount is not available, Cunha is not available, and also Dalot picked up a knock, so he's not available. No problem. But the most important thing, and was the goalkeeper situation, as he mentioned that Bayindir will start. And that sent a lot of shockwaves within the Manchester United fans on Twitter, on the socials, saying, why the hell did you buy a goalkeeper if you're not going to play him? Well, Amorim said he's not ready. It's a different league. It's a new league, new city, new teammates. But my response to that is, well, you don't really need to be Premier League proven. You're a goalkeeper. And what is the job description of a goalkeeper? To stop the ball going through the net. However, a goalkeeper needs to be sort of in sync with the defenders. And that's, Senne Lammens have only been with Manchester United for 2 weeks. So that's going to take a little bit of time. So I do understand. But Bayindir in goal, let me know your thoughts and feelings regarding this. I'd rather start experience in terms of Tom Heaton back, keeping the back posts surviving. But who's going to start for Man United tomorrow? I mean, Man United, in certain ways, I think we're going to win it, but Pep Guardiola and the media is now turning attention on Pep. Will he be sacked? Is this the downfall of Pep Guardiola? He's pressured to win. He's got 3 points registered in 3 matches, and he needs to win in Etihad tomorrow. However, no pressure on us, guys. No matter how we line up, they are a weak inside. He said himself, I only have 15 players available, or 16. Well, Manchester United have over 25 players to select from. So who will start? Well, obviously it's going to be Bayindir in goal. I think it will be. But in terms of the back line, it's got to be like, Luke Shaw, De Ligt, and potentially Lenny Euro. But Mazraoui will play as a, let's see. Most likely Mazraoui play as a right wing back, and we see probably Patrick Dorg as a left wing back. And there's a little bit of a reflection in the midfield. Bruno Fernandes has to be the registrar, but who will play next to Bruno Fernandes? Will it be a Casemiro or will it be Ugarte? It's choosing like between a rock and a hard place. I personally would go with energy. I would personally go with Ugarte, but let me know your thoughts and feelings. Who do you think will start next to Bruno? Bruno will not be replaced. But in terms of that, we have key players missing. In terms of that, Mason Mount is not missing. I certainly see that Mbeumo is going to play up front. I don't see any other reason, why shouldn't he? But there's a conflict there of interest because Amad Diallo most likely will play as a number 10. But where do you slot in Mbeumo in that case, right? So it's going to be interesting to see. Definitely the 2 number 10s up front will be Mbeumo potentially on the right, and potentially shift Amad Diallo to the left-sided number 10. And, of course, Sesko needs to start, right? And that's our strongest 11. If we look at the bench, I think we have options. Would it be that even Kobe Mainoo would start in this game next to Bruno? I don't know. I don't really live inside of Ruben Amorim said, and yesterday's press conference wasn't much telling other than we have key players injured. But let's talk about Manchester United, the way we are shaping up today. It's been the international break. It's boring, boring, boring. I am excited. Definitely we're going to win this game tomorrow. As I said, I think that we'll be at 3-1 to Manchester United, 100%. In terms of what we're going to do in the transfer window, well, we're not finished yet. We didn't complete everything. Reports are now saying that potentially we will keep Tyrone Malacia, but it's not he's not part of the bomb squad, Tyrone Malacia. He's on the low wages. We bought him on a 17 million euros, so he was cheap. I don't mind, right? He can deputise a little bit. He can sit on the bench. He's such a good squad player to have when we do need it. So in terms of January window, of course, there's been a lot of speculations and rumours. We most likely will go for the midfielder. We will have money to spend. Will it be a Belieber? Will it be another midfield target cheaper than Belieber? Well, we're not there yet, but we're here to focus on the Premier League until we get to Christmas, guys. So in terms of Premier League, it's kicking off. I'm excited. I think that, we will win this game with 3-1 tomorrow at Etihad. And Pep Guardiola will be in the mud, scratching his face, scratching his nose. Don't know really what's going to happen. Arsenal needs to pick up points. I want Liverpool to lose points as well. And we are not far off. If we win tomorrow, we are definitely in the top 4, and then we can kick off for the season. Let me know your thoughts and feelings. Who do you think will start? Is Ruben Amorim wrong not to start, Senne Lammens? I kind of understand what he was saying, but at the end of the day, my logic and reasoning is a goalkeeper is a goalkeeper. Goalkeeper is there to stop the ball to go into the net. However, he does need to integrate with the teammates to understand the cohesion between the back four and him. He's not there yet, so I do understand why Bayindir is starting. Bayindir has been having 5 consecutive games in a row, exceptionally sharp. Oh, well, we'll see, man. 3-1 to Man United. Glory, glory, Manchester United. Up your Reds, up bump. Yep, see you to